Jesus did not exist. Believing in Jesus is like believing in Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. Jesus is just a fairy tale and a myth. Pop atheist memes and slogans are spreading like wildfire on the internet, and a lot of the masses are absorbing them and believing them to be scientifically valid and true, and then going back to being distracted by life and entertainment, and not even considering to fact check the overwhelming early Christian and non-Christian independent sources, which prove quite the contrary. But why take my word for it? I'm not a scholar, I'm just a student of the scholars. So what about Bart Ehrman? A well-known agnostic atheist who is a New Testament scholar and historian. He has also written several books against Christianity, as well as doing public debates. Bart Ehrman studied under Bruce Metzger. He's a graduate from Moody Bible Institute, Wheaton College, and Princeton Theological Seminary. Let's just watch and listen to what Bart Ehrman has to say.
In the crowds you all run around with, it's commonly thought that Jesus did not exist. Let me tell you, once you get outside of your conclave, there's nobody this is not even an issue for scholars of antiquity. It is not an issue for scholars of antiquity. There is no scholar in any college or university in the Western world who teaches classics, ancient history, New Testament, early Christianity, any related field who doubts that Jesus existed. The reason for thinking Jesus existed is because he is abundantly attested in early sources. That's why. And I give the details in my book. Early and independent sources indicate that certainly that Jesus existed. One author that we know about knew Jesus' brother and knew Jesus' closest disciple, Peter. He's an eyewitness to both Jesus' closest disciple and his brother. So, I'm sorry, but again, I respect your disbelief, but if you want to go where the evidence goes, I think that atheists have done themselves a disservice by jumping on the bandwagon of mythicism, because, frankly, it makes you look foolish to the outside world. If that's what you're going to believe, you just look foolish. You are much better off going with historical evidence and arguing historically, rather than coming up with the theory that Jesus didn't exist. Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
If you are wondering what Bart Ehrman thinks as an agnostic atheist happened regarding the resurrection, I can tell that from all videos, articles, and debates that myself and others searched through, his answer is more or less the same like all skeptics. Several theories, which he don't want to lock himself into. And that's understandable, because all naturalistic theories to disprove the resurrection are full of fallacies. So his answer is pretty much the same like all skeptics. Something happened, but Jesus did not rise from the dead, because miracles don't happen. Well, millions of people around the world beg to differ, and strongly disagree with that. Due to the vast amount of people who claim to have experienced unbelievable miracles, has led to several serious books being written by case-by-case miracles, thoroughly documented and attested by experts like psychologists, doctors, and other relevant professionals for such research. Jesus Christ is the most historical and influential figure to ever walk the earth. Anyone on a truth quest in life should start with him. But that's a problem. A lot of people are not on a truth quest in life. They are on their own happiness quest. I encourage you to study all the evidences. See how Christian and non-Christian experts are responding to each other's arguments. There are two types of people in this world. Those who says to God, "Your will be done," and those people whom God says to in the end, "Your will be done." What do you do with the minimal facts from before and after the claimed resurrection, which virtually all New Testament scholars and historians, Christians and non-Christians, all agree with as historical facts? How do you explain the resurrection?